Hey guys, Dr. Dave here, and guess what I've got? I got a really awesome unboxing for a project we're going to do, and you are like covered up, aren't you, pretty girl? Alright, so we decided to do a homeschool project with adventure scientists, and it's going to be a timber tracking project. And what we're going to be doing is actually taking DNA samples from walnut trees, wild walnut trees here in our area in South Carolina, but it's being done all over the country. And it's going to be a fun homeschool project. And, I mean, we're going to the same places we hike anyway, so we thought, why not do something good and help out with that? And the goal of this, and feel free to check this out more at Adventure Scientists on their webpage, but the goal of this is actually to help track illegal logging. So they can use DNA samples from trees that we take and to track people that harvest walnut trees and other trees illegally. So it's pretty cool. But the unboxing we're going to do today is for our sampling kit. I thought I'd go over a couple of things and see if I could whet your appetite for more videos about what we're going to be doing. Oh, look at all that. That just sounds awesome. All right, so let's see what all we got here. Oh, yes. They gave us a weapon to fight off.
Oh, that's mine.
It's to fight off bears with. Right, guys?
That's mine. What is that for?
What is that for? Dude, it's a slingshot. Are you wondering why would they give us a slingshot? Yeah. This is actually to shoot a line over the tall branches. And so they sent us a slingshot, and this is to shoot a vine over the tall branches because we're doing it in the off season when there shouldn't be any leaves and a little harder to get to the leaves and things. So we can shoot the saw, the rope saw, shoot it over a branch and grab the other end. So that'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, so you know what we're doing. So I mentioned the rope saw. And so this is actually a rope saw, and so we'll, like I said, we'll shoot this over a high branch and be able to saw off a little branch to send in as part of the DNA sample. And what's this, guys?
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually string on a spool with a weighted end. It's just a bolt on the end. And so this is actually what we're going to toss. We'll use a slingshot and shoot this over the branch. And so then we can tie the rope to it. And see, hold on to this, it'll unspool as we shoot it out. This is going to be fun, right, guys? All right, so y'all took the class. They actually sat through a class with me on how to take tree samples. Part of our homeschool science class, we're classifying this as botany, and we do some awesome things with homeschooling. So then we're going to be doing actual field research, taking samples for these guys. And so what is this? You know what that is, right?
Measuring tape.
A measuring tape, so we can measure the trees and things, make sure we're doing the right size trees. Do you remember what the alcohol pads were for, guys? To clean our equipment so we don't transfer DNA or germs from tree to tree. And what is this? You know what this is? I don't either. We'll look it up. And then we got, do y'all remember what the little, the beads are?
Edible beads.
Edible beads? What? Oh, that's what that is. That's probably the beeswax. The beeswax for the samples. And so look at this. These are the desiccant to keep our samples dry when we do our samples. And then lots of sample packets. Now, the only thing you were getting ready to ask about what I'm missing as well. What are we missing? The boring tool. So part of what we're supposed to do is actually take a core sample of the tree. And so they were supposed to send us a boring tool that would bore into the tree and take basically a pencil-sized sample straight from the tree itself. And I'm not seeing that. So I'm going to have to get in touch with them. And we'll let you know in a future video, maybe with this new kit or the current sampling season, we don't have to do the boring. Maybe it's just leaves and twigs for this one. I'm not sure.
Oh, man.
So, you know what else we're missing? Who is one of their chief sponsors that we were expecting to get something cool from? Cliff Bars. We love Cliff Bars. And so we were looking forward to maybe a few samples of the Cliff Bars. And they were also supposed to send us a dry bag to put all this in when we send it back. But we do have some paperwork. Slingshot instructions. Alright. Look there. It plainly says, do not shoot at bears, as it may anger them, and they will chase you and eat your youngest child if you make the bears mad. Is that what it says? It also says, do not throw the slingshot at gorillas. You've got like food all over your face, man.
Yeah.
Have you been eating? walnuts off the tree or something? All right, let's see what else we got. All right, so of course we got the welcome aboard. And, oh, well, I've got this adventurescientist.org. That's the website you got to go to. And you can join the timber tracking project. And I think they also have a river monitoring project as well. Of course, they send us the postage paid stuff to send all the samples back to the labs. And that way they can do all that. Oh, here we go. You may not have received an increment borer because all of our equipment is currently in the field with other volunteers. They are still in need of leaf and twig sample collections. Okay, so we'll still be doing the samples, just not the boring part, which actually that part looked pretty cool. So send us a borer as soon as one is available. But so we're just going to be doing leaves and twigs. And so the samples will go a lot quicker. So that's cool. We're not, because we wanted to do some boring, right? That's definitely not the beeswax then. I'm going to have to find out what that stuff is. The beeswax was to wax the boring tool so that it would go in and out of the tree faster. All right, let's see what else is in here. We also have dormant season field protocol guide. And so what to look for. I don't know how many of you get outside much. You want to leave that, buddy? Just don't hurt it. I don't know how many of you get outside much, but we've got a ton of walnut trees on our property here on the farm. And they're easy to spot in the spring and summertime. And actually the leaves, well, yeah, there's like 3 walnut trees right behind us at the backyard. In the summer, well, when the leaves are on them, 3 seasons out of the year here in this area, they're really easy to spot. Bright green, very significant leaves. But almost all of our leaves are gone. Pretty much all the leaves, but there's still some green walnuts on there. Yeah, some leaves at the top. A bunch of green walnuts on there, though. All the squirrels.
Here's a tool we're missing.
Yeah, we're missing the boar. See, this little man took the class online, so he knows exactly which tool we're missing. Look, they've got cliff bars on there, too.
I know.
Man, we were looking forward to the cliff bars, because I was going to eat them up and not even show them to you guys.
But
yeah.
That's the second tool we're missing.
Yeah.
Those are the blueberries.
All right, so that tube is in the alcohol kit. All right, so as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, green walnuts. We've still got a few green walnuts, but the squirrels are chewing them things up. They'll come out here. We love watching them play. They'll wake up in the morning. They'll grab green walnuts right off the tree, and then they'll sit on a branch and chew them up until they get to the part that they want. Apparently, they don't like the green part on the outside. This is pretty cool. It tells how to identify all the leaves and the twigs and things like that. And so I'm looking forward to this, guys. And so are the kids, because you know what? Doing this project means they log some awesome science time and some really good hiking time.
It has a walnut picture on it.
Oh, it does have a walnut picture on it. Yeah. You know the easiest way to spot a walnut tree in any time of year? Walnuts.
Walnuts on the ground.
Walnuts on the ground. That is exactly right. That is exactly right. So this is just the intro video, the unboxing of the equipment box. And so stay tuned. We'll send you more videos from out in the field, especially if we see any bears. Because you know the secret to staying away from bears in the woods, or at least staying safe once you see the bears, is to always, well, do you know the number 1 rule for staying safe from bears?
Film them.
Huh?
Film them.
Film them. Well,
so that you have proof.
that's fun, but not necessarily safer. What do you know?
No, being scary. Like you scare them away.
Oh, scare them away, depending on what kind of bear it is, yes. No, actually, all you guys got it wrong. The number 1 trick to stay safe from bears in the woods is to hike with somebody that's slower than you.
That's true.
Yeah, as long as you're faster than the next person back. And, which is cool, though. We actually saw some bears in the exact same place where we're getting ready to do our first sampling. So that's going to be fun. Maybe they'll still be there. All right, y'all. Take care. Dr. Dave here. And some of the youngins, 3 out of 5 of the youngins. And y'all stay tuned. You can always find me at callsignredbeard.com. Thanks.